board. And here we go. So, hey, everybody, I'm Sherry Denny, your corporate director here, residing up in Alaska. And I come to you guys every single Wednesday afternoon or evening, wherever you're tuning in from, to do a little bit of training, catch you up on some things maybe you missed on Sunday's training, wins and brags, whatever it is. I always want to get a few people together here. Most of the people I wind up sending this out on a recording. One of these days, we're going to have 50 people on here. And I have no doubt about it. But anyway, tonight, I just want you all to know it all starts with you. And you guys know this. You have team leaders, you have sponsors, you have people that are willing to help everybody, and we pull everybody up along as we're going. But it really starts with you. And what are your goals this month, and how do you intend to get there? And we have several ways for that to happen for you. We've got promos. We've got 3 going on at the same time this month. And you go 3, it's confusing with just 1, right? Agree? So, I mean, last month I think there were 5 promos going on. And if it wasn't for me putting something together like this and me going back and looking at the video or looking at the slide presentation, I don't know that I would have been able to keep it in line. So this time, right now, we've got 2, but they work together with each other. So I think you're going to be happy about that. So we have promos and we have launch parties. And oh, hold on just a second here. I've got one more person I was supposed to send this out to and see if they can get on here as well. There we go. All right. And the launch parties, now, I got to tell you, there's the way we used to do this, and who do we have? Got Tuesday here. I know Randy used to do it this way too. Judy, Maureen. Oh my gosh, we did it old school. We had home parties. We had we gathered in hotels. We met at meeting rooms, coffee shops. We did all that, and then the pandemic kind of threw us for a loop, and everybody got used to doing a Zoom. I have to tell you, you guys, people that have enormous companies that do enormous conventions, their conventions have gone from 5, maybe 10,000 people down to about 1,000 this year. It's crazy what we're seeing. There's conventions where people would have 1,000 people, and now there's only a couple hundred there. Why? Because we got spoiled by Zoom. Seriously. So we want to start turning that back around. And so we found an exciting place down in CANCUN. And some of you think, oh, wait, I don't want to go to CANCUN. CANCUN is one of the safest places to fly to right now. There's nothing going on down there that's going to harm anybody. We thought there was a year ago, but it's not. I just got back from there a couple of weeks ago, and I just can't wait to go back. So we want to change that of people going from Zoom time to real life, in person, hug each other, get together, meeting time, right? I mean, we need that. We're humans. We all need that. So here's one of the things. I don't know. Does anybody have, before I go any further, hey, Stuart, does anybody have a win or a brag or a testimonial, which I do, that they want to speak about right now? And you know what? I need to move this. There we go. Is that a bright picture or what? Okay. So I know if we had Cleon here, he's always got something going on. Anybody else have something that they brag about yourself? This is a good, safe place to be doing that. It's always safe to be doing stuff here. Or if you have a testimonial, we'd like to hear. Anybody have one of those? I've got a good one for you. Anybody, and that's why I wanted Cleon here, because he's lost a ton of weight on the PFT. He's doing the challenge. And I know he's got a class right now, but he'll see this and he'll go, darn, I wish I was on there. Well, you guys, I've been on it, did the trial thing and the study, and then went off of it, went to Dubai, didn't gain any weight when I was there, but then I gained back like 5 pounds over Christmas. And it was kind of, okay, I'm going to do this again. And you know how we are with our weight, you guys. I mean, it's so up and down. And do I want to do this? It works so well. I feel good. All the excuses are all the reasons why we're not going to do whatever we're going to do. And then CANCUN came up, which I just came back from. And I felt okay. I look okay. But I saw some pictures of me that didn't look okay. Like, what the what? So, and actually what it was this white shirt that I was wearing and the wind caught it and it made my right side look like humongous. So I thought, that's okay. That's the picture that's going up on my fridge. So 3 days ago, I started back on the PFT. And I've already been taking a lot of the products, so my body's already ready for it. And I'm just wondering, okay, I'm going to be really good about not eating any flour, any bread, any sugar, just do the right thing. I'm 3 days into it, you guys, and I do have a wee bit of a headache because my body's not getting flour or sugar. But I've lost 3 pounds already in 3 days. I'm like, wait a minute, okay, so this stuff is working like it did before. I'm just curious exactly, how it's going to treat my body for the rest of, I don't know. I want to do it for 60 days and see what happens. And, oh, and you were saying, oh, Kathy Thompson went back to regular coffee. And you know what? There's no more coffee to order, Stuart. We're waiting for more to arrive. So if anybody wants any coffee, I think I've got 2 boxes. I love that coffee. It doesn't give me the jitters. And I did have a cup of our regular coffee, another testimonial, a cup of regular coffee. And I knew within 20 minutes, I felt that anxiety. And I'm like, oh, I didn't like it. So that's why I'm drinking our coffee. And I can get away with just drinking 1 cup of that. Clee Miller was telling me he puts 2 to 3 packets in 1 cup. I'm like, whoa, but he still doesn't get jitters. So anyway, and there's Kathy Thompson right there. Hi, Kathy. Nice to see you. Okay, so let me go ahead with some other stuff that you all might want to know here. Let's get past the wins and brags here and testimonials. So this is why I brought up the PFT, because yeah, I love our coffee. Thanks, Randy. Tina from my sponsor from Team Go Extreme is putting on a promo right now that it's for people that want to extend what they're doing with the PFT. And let's start this out for the ones that want to do some more weight loss. We're gonna go back on the PFT again, like I did. Some of you will, some of you won't, some of you are already doing it. But what they're doing is buy 2 PFT bundles and you'll get 3 boxes for free. Now, Tina's doing that. So yes, you go in your back office and you order them from there, and she will get you, I just need your names and your phone number and your address, or names and address, and we'll get you 3 boxes extra of the PFT. So that'll get you through, we use about 3 boxes a month because we're going through 3 a day. And oh, by the way, at one point I went up to 4 a day thinking, maybe more is better. Nope. I've been only doing 3 a day, and it's a pound a day right now, and I'm elated. I'm just really excited about it. So, but anyway, that's a special that's going on right now. And then let's see the next one. Let me go over here and okay, so this is for the entire month of April, and they call it spring into April, and March is going to be your starting point for accumulating cash. And I know that screen right there is so hard to read, so here you go. How's that? Ta-da! Yeah, go ahead and take a screenshot of that if you want. And here's how this is going to work. You're going to start from your March rank. It's kind of like what we did in February and anyway, I don't want to confuse you. So you're going to start from whatever your March rank was. And if it was 0, if it was nothing, if you weren't even manager, hooray for you, because you're going to be able, let me move this back up here. There we go. Oh, you're going to be able to, if you reach manager, what that's going to do is get you, see if I can even read my own notes right here. Receive $50 cash credit. And then the next one up is senior manager. And that now manager, mind you, is 250 in volume on your lesser leg. Senior manager, I believe, is 500. Director is 1,200. I'm doing this off the top of my head, you guys. So if I'm wrong, let me know. And you will be able to accumulate each one of these going up. You'll, if you start at manager and you wind up here at senior director or director, you'll get 200, 150, 150. Okay. So I just want to make that clear. And all the cash credits will be added. Let me go back to here. They'll be added to your back office on May 10th. And I don't even know why they call it cash, because, well, it is cash that you can use for anything you want to order from your back office. Okay. All right. And then, there's Clee's here. He's here somewhere. Where's Clee? Or, I don't see Clee. I know oh, there he is. There you are, Clee. Sorry about that. I was hoping you'd be here earlier and talk about your excitement that you're having with the PFT. Those have also been posted on our Facebook pages as well. So anyway, along with this promo that's going on, we've got the swing into action. So this one is, let me see if I've got, I have another one. This has all the stuff on it. And if you guys want to take a screenshot of that, that's great. But I went ahead and again, I put it in simple words. How's that? So this is going right along with you ranking up. Is when you rank up, you're going to be able to, if you do 2 enrollments, by the way, that's what gets you at $200 or higher. That's what ranks you up and actually puts that money in your lesser leg. And you will get, if you hit a double, I'm sorry, hit a single and with 2 enrollments, and you'll get a water bottle. Woo! Hit a double, get a tote bag and a water bottle. That's with 4 enrollments. Hit a triple, and that's 6 enrollments at $200 or higher. Hit a home run, and you also get a $100 coupon in your back office with a water bottle, hat, and a tote bag. I don't need to repeat all this. You guys can read. You can take a screenshot there. But this is what that is going toward. Let me see if I've got this next one up correct. Yes, I do. Okay, this is what you're accumulating that volume for, is to be able to join us in Cancun, and for 4 days and 3 nights from July 18th through 21. And by the way, it's an all-inclusive hotel, and I'm talking about everything. But what APL Go is adding to that is a shuttle to and from the airport, which I'm telling you, I was just down there and it cost me $65 to go 6 miles. I'm not kidding. So having the shuttle for people that earn this is great. Now, the smarter way that I should have done that was paid attention to what it said on the corporate director chat and called this shuttle bus where it was only $25 one way and $25 back, but I didn't do that in time. Those are available, but with this, you get it. You're going to be shuttled over there for free. By the way, none of the other hotels on Hotel Row in Cancun have shuttle buses. So this is being done by APL Go. They're putting this together for you. So let me go to, okay, go down, come on. The next one. Oh, that's not the one I wanted. Here we go. So here is a tracker to help you go along with what you need to be doing to get there. Now, the earning the swag all coincides with this right here too. So I don't know if this makes a lot of sense to you just looking at it, but there's two ways that you can earn this. And I just wanted to make really clear with this because this is what we had questions on. So there's two options to get there. One of them is, by the way, all 3 months, April, May, and June. You guys catch me on anything I make a mistake on here. I'm trying to do this off the top of my head, most of it. But April, May, and June are the qualification months for this. And each month, if you're qualifying for it, you need to place your own personal PV order at 100. Okay, that's part of it. That's part of, you know, why they can do this is they make sure that the funds are there to accommodate everybody. We don't know if there's going to be 200 people going or 500 people going or 1,000 people. We don't know, but 100 a month. And I know a lot of you, in fact, I would say 80% of the people that are in APL Go, their monthly is between 40 PV a month and I think it's 60, between 40 and 60. A lot of them are just 40. But remember, if you're qualifying for this, it needs to be 100 PV. And if you're a diamond and have managing director, this is a side note, you're managing director, you should be doing 100 PV every month anyway, so that you'll never lose that. But it's a, you know, you're a managing director and 100 PV is what is needed in order for, once you hit corporate director or above, that you need to have 4 managing directors qualified. So that's why you want to keep that going. Keep that in the back of your head all the time, because all you guys are going to reach corporate director someday. I know you are. We're going to have, should I say it? I don't know. Should I say it? Tuesday, should I say it? No, I can't keep the secret. The corporate directors are testing something out this month to see it, and it's not going to change the comp plan or anything, but we're testing it out to see if it works like the way Randy goes, say it. If it works the way we want it to, because we've asked Sergey to make this adjustment to use your, you know, when you're looking in your back office and you're looking at your qualifications and you see your lesser leg volume, you know what I'm talking about? And then the volume under that would be your whole team volume. Well, what if you could put those together and make yourself, it's for corporate director and above. So once you get there, to be able to use those 2 volumes instead of having to try to get 50,000 in volume. Anyway, I've said enough. We're working with it. And if it works really well this month, he's going to implement it for everybody. Yeah, there's the good news. Okay, all right, I'm gonna shut up about that. I did not say anything, okay? It's recorded. Okay, so now the thing to do, if you want to be part of the CANCUN and use the tracker here, April, May, and June, this is option 1, April, May, and June. For one person, go ahead and do your 100 PV, and then you'll want to sponsor 6 people in the 3 months. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get those 6 people done with in this month. Just get it over with. They're a 200 order, not a 200 PV. It's a 200 plus order, and just get those done. And you want to be able to rank up 4 managers. That's the first level, you guys, in your team. Now that's one way you can do it, or option 2 is actually a little bit easier. Oh, by the way, if you want to, you just double it. That's why there's all these over here. Okay, just double it. So option 2, we already know this is a little bit easier. Managing, just become a managing director or above, be paid as managing director, not just be one, be paid as a managing director or above in April, May, or June, not all three, just April, May, or June. Place your 100 PV, April, May, and June, and you're there. Managing directors, 5,000 PV in your lesser leg, and that can be done by people spilling over on your team. That can be happening by somebody taking the bull by the horns and doing all of this under you. So you guys watch your volume. I'm pointing at the screen over here. You guys watch your volume, because you never know what might make you happen to this happen for you. Again, it is your inside leg. It's your pay leg. So some of you are starting at 0. So maybe this is the way you want to go. But if you have any questions about that, please contact me, because I'm here to help you make that happen. I got to be honest with you. I didn't have anybody try, and somebody said, well, you shouldn't have done it because your team didn't want to. But I didn't even excel in trying to do the cruise this time. First of all, I've gone on the last 3, and I want to stay home with my family because it's always on Easter. I mean, Easter, it's always on Thanksgiving, but I didn't put the effort forward. I want to start doing that again when more team members will join me on it, because it's fun going over with everybody. But believe me, it's way more fun if you have your team members joining you on that. And we've got a couple of groups of new team members, so let's see what happens. Okay, so anyway, I think the next thing I have on here is yes. On the 25th, 26th, and 27th in Scottsdale, Michael Burnoff is doing his core. Who's going to that? I'm going this April, finally. I mean, 3 years, and I'm finally going. So, and it's only a couple weeks, or it's 3 weeks from now. So Tina and Kelly are going to have an associate appreciation kind of, I don't know, brunch buffet at their house after the event is over. And anybody in the area, so Clee, if you want to get a hold of Jan or anybody else that is in the Scottsdale area, I'm just happen to be down there anyway because of that. But then my son is graduating from college the next week, so I'm going to be down there for a few weeks, and I'm gonna be there. Anybody wants to join me? Let's go ahead and do that. So let me go to, does anybody have any questions or anything they want to bring up? I know I did all the gabbing this time, but I just wanted to make sure that we got those out within at least a good half an hour. If anybody wants to look at them again. Anybody have anything that has come up? Or I'm glad to see you here, Maureen. And we got to talk about getting a launch party going for you. Yeah. No questions. Okay, so let me do this. I'm going to go ahead and